Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I have some exciting news for you. The care assistant job has been added to the shortage list. I am so thrilled. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about what this means for you and what's the difference between a senior care assistant job and the new care assistant job. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, comment, like and share. So if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's look at the difference between the senior care assistant role and the care assistant role, which has just been introduced. So as we know, the senior care assistant role was rolled out last year and people have been coming into the UK using that specific visa. So now, because of the high demand for carers, they've now introduced a care assistant job on the shortage list. This is really good news because a senior care assistant is required to have more experience because it's a more senior role compared to the care assistant. So if you have a choice, what would you go for? So the senior care assistant job is looking for someone with experience because it's more of a senior position. So you need to have experience. If you're looking at the care assistant job, there's not really a lot of experience required. There's not a lot required. It's suitable for anyone and for everybody. So what's different between the visa application? So the visa application for both is exactly the same. So you are required to provide your English test or proof of English. So if you have a degree that was taught in English, apply for an ECTIS certificate that you can use as proof of English. Just to mention, this is a paid service, so it's not free of charge. The next thing is make sure you've got your TB test. This is a requirement for both visas. I've talked about English test and I've talked about the TB test in my videos. So be sure to look it out so that you're booking the right TB test because it's quite specific. You need to go to a specific approved clinic by the UK. So don't just go to any hospital. Again, with the English, don't just book the B1, make sure you book the correct one. So I've talked about this in my English video. Check it out and make sure you pay once and you book it correctly, right? So let's have a look at the length of these visas. So a senior care assistant can come to the UK between 3 to 5 years. And then the care assistant is being offered a 1-year visa. This isn't anything for you to worry about because it's under review. So it might be that after 1 year you can apply for it. So I wouldn't worry about it. So let's have a look at these jobs. What's the difference between the jobs? As I've mentioned already, the senior position is more senior to the care position. So in terms of requirements, a senior assistant is required to have more experience, is required to be knowing a lot about the care industry, whereas the care assistant is an opportunity for anyone who's probably considering changing jobs, changing industries, changing careers. That one is more suited for someone like that. So you can actually apply for it without any qualifications. So in the UK, I just want to talk about qualifications. In the UK, if you're applying for a care assistant job, what you're required to have is an NVQ level 3. This is a requirement that UK residents are required to have. So this level 3, it's more on experience rather than qualifications. So it's quite difficult for you to get that experience when you're outside. So I want to answer a question that have been asked to me by other people. So this question is, can we do home-based care training? Can we do St. John's training? Can we do Red Cross training? My answer is yes, 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 yes. Why do I say that? First and foremost, it's going to make you stand out from the crowd. So if I was an employer and I'm looking at two people, one person who's got Red Cross training or any training, home-based training, or any training for that matter, and I'm comparing with somebody who doesn't have any of those things, as an employer, I would definitely pick someone who's got some qualification, who's got some training. I would definitely pick those. What's the advantage? The other advantage, the second thing, is that if you're writing your CV, it's going to make your CV look good. It's going to make you more of a suited candidate. And if you're having interviews, it's going to help you to talk the language. It's going to help you to speak the terminology in care, and this will most likely impress the employer compared to somebody who's going to be there using different terminologies that are not relevant to care. So my advice is yes, yes, yes. Go for these trainings. Any trainings you can get a hold of, manual hand training, giving medication, health and safety. There are loads of them. Any of those that you can either read about or do training in, definitely go for it. It will help you to know more about care and prepare you for interviews. That's really it in this video. So I am so thrilled. I want to encourage you to keep your eyes peeled, because employers have been going through a process where they're looking at how to register in order to be able to get a license to employ. So I'm aware of a lot of employers who are waiting for their licenses, and I'm sure it's just going to be any time from now that we'll be seeing a lot of those jobs flooding. So keep your eyes peeled. If I hear any of those, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button. I will jump on as soon as possible to let you know about it. I do have employers that I'm in contact with that are going to let me know as soon as that license has come. So work on your CV. I've done a video on CV. I've done a video on interview questions. I've done 2 videos. Listen to it, watch it over and over again. Understand what you're being asked for in a question. It's things like that that's going to make it easier for the employer to choose you over other people. Like I've said in my other videos, other things that you can do. If you can drive, employers want people who can drive. Get some driving lessons, go for it. I'm not saying everyone should drive, but it's an advantage if you can. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll see each other in the UK. Thank you for watching.